Okay, I think I figured out what we have to do. There's a mana servant here. If you've come to cleanse me, and all in my care, you have come too late, I'm afraid. We've come to eradicate the beasts and close the portals of their world. What is this cleansing you speak of? I am the servant of mana, bound to guard the pool of liquid mana that resides in this place. Most of it is corrupted, beyond any recovery now, but I've managed to protect a small fraction of it. The free-floating vapors will never join the great pool again. You mean those blue balls of energy in the great cavern? Oops. Indeed, poor children, forever denied the embrace of others. You speak as if mana were a living being. It is, in its own way. Don't you know where mana comes from? We are ignorant to this knowledge. Only recently did we discover magic has not always existed in Artara. Its origins are still very much a mystery to us. Then a great discovery awaits you. I shall not speak of it anymore. Aid me in one small matter, however, and I will reward you for your time and effort. Bring me a large blue crystal from the nearby cave complex. With this, I will create a permanent home for these mana sparks and ensure they remain pure. We know where that is, because we've been there before. Although, didn't it say it was too heavy to move? How are we going to move it? That doesn't make sense to me, but we'll figure it out once we get there, I guess. Maybe we couldn't move it until we got the quest. We had that quest wait. An unusual crystal floats above the ground. This must be the mana crystal that the servant of mana wanted you to retrieve. Your champions try to pick up the large one, but even the combined strength of the party is not sufficient. So they pick up one of the smaller shards, hoping that it will be enough. Oh, that makes more sense, I guess. And then we're done with this floor, once we get the side quest done. And we can head off to whatever the next floor is. It's gonna be very exciting. We have $1,300. I'm hoping we get another character soon. I like the big dude, but I'm not sold on him as my next group member yet either. The Frostling. Your champions approach the statue with the blue crystal they collected in the caves. As they place it in the pool, it suddenly shimmers with light, and shortly after it disappears beneath the waters. The statue remains silent. Suddenly, a single burst of energy emanates from it and forms a cloud of light that floats in front of your party, waiting to be absorbed. Plus 20 mana points. We're gonna give that to our archer, who always runs out of mana. And we're done. We are out. Where am I going? Great Hall? Yes, the Grand Hall is the closest to the stairs. It's time to go down another floor. Level 3 complete. Cool. I hope we get the other characters soon. The problem with staggering the acquisition of new characters is that you kind of get attached to your current characters and you don't want to use the new ones. We did everything. We're descended down. Your party have bested the savage beasts inhabiting level 3. They've spread far and wide, yet your now veteran champions prevailed and closed the portal to their world of origin. At the end of the level, they found some skeletal remains of a human that could have been Sleeth. He was apparently killed by the beast that proved to be untamable. Such a fitting ending to his mad quest for power. Yet you cannot be sure since there was no proof of his identity. The tower defense mechanism also proved no match, yet they were much stronger than the constructs that your champions encountered on floor 2. Tower Avatar, your mysterious companion, bade your party a farewell as she cannot access the next level. Apparently, even she was not allowed to interfere with the testing of aspiring magi. Who knows what you'll find there after all these centuries? What worries you most is that the Avatar's words seem too much like a final farewell, as if she did not expect to see your party on the other side. As your party descends another 1,000-step staircase, you feel through their skin a force increasing in intensity, pressuring them from all directions. Soon, they reach a final flight of stairs, finding the air thick with undiluted magic. They have arrived. It's a huge staircase. Do any of you feel it? The air here is heavy with magic. It floats all around us, waiting to be absorbed and used. Perhaps it'll prove useful for dealing with whatever this level has in store for us. Unlikely. This energy has an ancient and raw essence. It has not been filtered for use by any being such as us. What do you mean raw? Is the magic today different from the days of old? Yes, in theory. Little is known of the original magic of yore. Boron? Do your people have knowledge, memories of this type of energy? Sadly, no. Unlike most others, frostlings do not concentrate mana in our bodies over time, waiting to expend the energy as needed. Our bodies are different. Our race underwent a change long ago. We call it the Karath Sham, though little is known about it. It took place before Frostlings turned our memories or turned to our memory stones. I see. A mage cap. We should probably take a look at the loot we got from the mimic and everything else. I should also put some enchantments on some of my stuff. Fire resistance, eh? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna enchant some of our items. We have to go back to the city though, I guess. Which is fine. We can do that. Guessing the Artificer Hall? Nope. Enchantment Hall. There we go. We need to put mana drain on our bow. How do I enchant? Can I not enchant that? Oh, the bow can't be enchanted because it's already doesn't have any enchantment slots. Or no, that's not the case. Maybe? I don't know. Hang on. To be determined. Okay, what should have an enchantment slot? Apparently none of our gear does. It must though, right? How do I do this? Can't like grab anything to move. Confused as to how to enchant things now. Now it's open up. Oh, okay, I see. No relic items of this type are equipped. They have to be relic items. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Kinda. We could get Mana Siphon. Four gemmies. Okay, fine. There we go. Good enough. Can we upgrade anybody? I think those two are maxed out currently, and I don't really want to waste money on our other ones just yet. Should I upgrade these things to level 3 though? Probably. It's gonna cost so much of our money, but we have other characters we're gonna use maybe between them. Magical Training Grounds. We found one enchantment scroll, which we put +1 mana per hit, which is good because she does a lot of attacks, so that should be fine. It's not exactly the mana drain I was hoping for, but oh well. The party comes across a note initialed with the silver letter P. I've scattered the pages of the most important book, The Nature of Magic, on this level. You must read as many as you can find. Only then will you 6 have a thorough enough understanding of what's to come. Strange, it almost feels like the author is talking to us. How absurd. The parchment is ancient, besides he clearly says you 6 and we are but 5. Still, something about it seems very personal. Interesting. There's a crystal there and a teleporter. Suddenly your champions freeze mid-step. A deep voice echoes in your head. Welcome, player. How good is it to finally speak with you without her presence? She is getting quite adept at blocking me. Who are you? Tell me. I grow tired of your cryptic words. You must know by now, it is I who drew you here, when you were but a boy. At our first meeting, and again now as an adult. It is good to see how well you've grown. I'm quite pleased. Your willpower is truly impressive. Soon, I will not be able to compel you as you compel your own champions. More than that, I am your purpose here. For 1,000 years I have waited for someone like you. I have tried with others before you, but none has succeeded in reaching me. But you You are different. Your mind is very much like my own, so long ago. Why do you call me a player? We are all players here, in a game with the highest possible stakes, survival or extinction. Survival or extinction of whom? Of all of us. Of our entire world. You have seen the visions of the times of old. The world that remains is coming to its end. Yet there is hope. There is you. Tell me, is this tower avatar creature your doing? She is not of my making, yet she serves me in her own unwitting way. She seeks only to protect the tower that she embodies. Be wary of her. She will use you to this end, despite any consequences to you and your champion's welfare. And if she perceives you as a threat, she will not hesitate to try and destroy you. Her intent is pure, but like all the rest, her understanding is limited. I want to know more. I need to know more. What am I really here for? When I reach you, what will happen? All in good time. We found an air crystal and there's a trading supervisor. Late. 983 years, 3 months, 42 days, 8 hours, and 12 minutes late. This will be reflected in your final evaluation. Please enter the initiation sphere. Initiation sphere? What is this place? There's a plaque at the foot of the statue. It says, "He who seeketh to enter the order must prove his wit and will. In each school of magic, be warned. Once you enter, there's no turning back. Be welcome, only the well-studied, well-prepared, and well-skilled." This must be the initiation area of the Order of the Magi the Avatar mentioned, or at least whomever wanted to join among them. You wonder if it'll let a group of us pass together, or if it's only meant for one. Seeing as we're not planning to join their little club, I don't think it really matters, which means with all of us working together, this should be a breeze. When the warrior has grown powerful enough to kill a bear, the dragon appears. Do not be overconfident in our skills. I remember a time when magic was wielded with far greater power than it is today. But this is just a test for entry to the Order, and our elven friend here is no novice. Your faith in my ability, Sir Dwarf, is inspirational. It seems we have no choice if we want to keep going. There are 4 training areas here, each devoted to a different element. In order to complete the challenge, you must recover a crystal located within each area. Upon uncovering the water crystal, place it on the pedestal before you. The air sector will then be open to you. Collect all 4 and entrance to the tower proper will be granted. There, your training in the high arts of magic awaits. Elemental spirits created, calibrating to a party of 5. So much for having the advantage. Your test will commence now. Oh my, it has opened a bridge. Well, I'm going to steal whatever's in this chest, and I'm also going to equip whatever new items we have. There's also a barrier that we can't go through. Let's take a look at our items quickly, see if there's anything new to put on. Some boots. That health regen negative is pretty bad though. We would actually be losing life per round with these boots on. Armor is really nice, but it's not worth it, I don't think. Is this pendant worth it though? No. That's a pretty nice axe. That might be better than the one we're currently using actually. This ring is just straight up one better than his current one, kind of. Because it doesn't have attack speed. That's still +1. Ring. Although if we put more armor on and we find something that gives some health regeneration, the higher our armor, the more this thorns damage does. 15% of total owner's armor value as physical damage per second in a 4-meter radius is our thorns aura. Our armor is currently 12, so 12% of that's like 1.2. I guess that doesn't really matter then. We would lose a bunch of armor taking off that ring though, so we'll leave it for now. And this ring is pretty good, but I think we're going to keep the other one still. Next character, New Pants. Not New Pants. Maybe New Pants. Restores 0.8 health per second. Ton of hit points, less armor, which is not super important. We lose a bit of some of our other stuff, but that speed increase is pretty nice, so we'll grab those, put those on. This helmet is better than the one we're using. That ring just is straight up +1 mastery. Let's switch that up for might. This, or these boots I should say, we'd lose 2 speed. Gain a bunch of mana, 4% mana. We're at 175, but put us to 183. They lose 1.3 DPS. Eh, it's fine the way it is, I guess. Next character, we have these eyes, which I think are worse than our current ones by a lot. This helmet is sort of better than our current helmet in a way, but we lose 2 mastery and we lose critical chance, but that's fine. I like that other amulet better. Gloves give us mana pen and critical, but we're gonna lose mana regen from mastery and mana points, so we'll say no to those. Why would I ever wear this amulet? That mana penetration is not bad, but everything else on it is just garbage. It's a really bad ring. Alright, what do we got for him? Health increase could be useful. Yeah, okay. And a helmet. Sounds just straight up better than his current helmet. He doesn't need mana, so that's not important. This axe does slightly more damage, but no mana per hit. But we don't need mana per hit, so that doesn't matter. And we get a +1. Oh, we have rings on. What do we have? Oh, right, we have that weird mana draining ring that gives a ton of health regeneration. And we have this other ring that gives us immunity to daze. Again, negative mana points, but that doesn't matter either. And some health regeneration. His health regen is actually 9.3, is pretty good. His armor is not very good though. Well, 21. Actually higher than ours. Why is it higher than ours? Oh, it's armor pen. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing entirely this whole time. Where's his armor? Armor is 60. Armor 20. That means his thorns are doing 60, like 6.2 damage or so? Would it be worth boosting his armor with those boots? Would be, I don't know. Our health regeneration could take it now. We'd lose some movement speed. We gain special health points. We'll give it a shot. Why not? Our health regeneration is now 0.3. Not that that will make a big difference in a fight anyways, but still. I don't know why I was looking at armor pen and not armor. Your champions move across the bridge and see a strange being, half corporeal, half vapor, warding off a number of tower guardians. The stand is quickly disrupted as the guardians spot your party and rush to attack. Steam golems, water golems, armored sentinels, sky guardians. Are there portals? Nope, just a straight up fight. Where are they coming from? Oh my god, my character is slow as hell. I don't know if this is going to work for him. Although he does have charge, so that does kind of work, I guess. Look at those slowing moves, though. I don't think this is going to be a good thing for him. He's never going to reach combat unless he charges. It was worth a shot. That shot is over. Come to me. Yeah, we're definitely not doing this for long term. Luckily this first fight, not too hard. Not too worried about any of it. I mean, we do a lot of Thorns damage, there's no denying that. Like, we do tons of Thorns damage. But at the same time, we also can't move very fast at all. It's really bad. Even a tree can move faster than him. It's arguably a mobile tree, but still. Fight me. Okay, time to move. Oh, we got weakness. Oops. And that'll be the last enemy. We're taking the boots off right now. This movement speed is too bad to bother with that. Oh, and it got a new bow. A nice bow. Armor pen, critical chance, 16 DPS. I think we might have to swap those up. Your party warily approaches the exhausted being. You're both mesmerized and nauseated by the way her body distorts and shifts within a cloud of shadow. You have my gratitude. My power seems to have incited their hostility. Who are you and what are you doing here? I am Whisper, a mystic of the great desert to the south. Your kind called us Shadows once, a simple name for a complex people. I am the queen of my people, as was my mother, and my mother's mother before her. As for what brings me to this place, Queen's reason is her own. Royalty? Here? Well, I'm glad we happened along, just as we did, your majesty. Where's your royal retinue? This place is anything but safe. We should gather them at once. I see the leader of this little rabble knows nothing of etiquette. As you've just come to my aid, I'll overlook your sarcastic tone. As for an escort, I have no need of one. I travel this tower alone, following the obvious wake of destruction you've left behind. I passed you just minutes ago, entering this level ahead of you to investigate the strange energy emanations. I would have dealt with those things fine on my own had the mana here not masked them from my senses, allowing them to take me by surprise. You pass us by. These halls are not large enough to sneak by a group as large as ours with ease. You ask this of a shadow? Really? How amusing. Okay, Kane, forget her. Majesty, if she doesn't mean to reveal her intentions. Intentions? Am I not conversing with you? Surely my intentions are clear. I mean to join you. Join us, eh? I'm not sure I like the sound of that. There's an ancient prophecy among my people, a prediction of a tower from another age and 6 champions of Artara who saved the world. The Queen of Shadows is destined to be among the 6. My lady, in case you didn't notice, there's only 5 of us. Exactly, little man. I am the 6th. Without me, your little rabble is doomed to fail. Well, this is certainly a surprising turn of events. Can you tell us more about this prophecy of your people? Human, a thimble of knowledge, wisdom, and foresight of my people would shatter your mind. This knowledge is sacred to my people, and though I joined the party, I have yet to judge any of you worthy. Great spirits, she makes Eric seem pleasant and cheery. If you travel with us, I have no doubt we'll quickly gain your complete trust. However, the decision for you to join us is not ours to make. Only my lord can may decide this matter. Then do not delay. Bring him to me at once. Bring me to him at once. Our new character, the Queen of Shadows, strange inscrutable beings who occupy the great desert to the south, stands before the throne. I am here as foretold. I must join you in your quest. Our objectives are aligned, as will become clear in time. You ponder her words for a moment, doubting whether you should accept her offer, knowing so little about her true purpose. Then you think about all the dangers your champions have encountered so far, and you understand that you cannot refuse any offer from allies, no matter how mysterious. You accept the offer of support. Besides, despite her reticence, you sense a goodness behind the beguiling face of this strange being. You can now add Mystic class to your party. Alright, well, I am going to take a look at our Mystic somehow. We'll just head back down there for 1 sec and see what she has going for her. I'm very curious to see her ability. Oh. 3. Okay, so Thunder Injection enchants her weapon, adding air damage. Okay. Elemental Barrage shoots magical bolts at the closest enemies. Deals a random elemental damage. Magic Tower. Another summon that shoots spells for us. Suffocation Dome removes oxygen from an area. Guessing that doesn't work great against certain things. Meteor. Cool. Mind Control and Blizzard. Well, I like her so far. She's level 5 to start with, which is nice. We can get her to shoot magic-y things, and then they have Taunt as well. And a lot of health. Or they can have a lot of health, I should say. We can do splash damage. Yeah, okay, we'll take her along. I like mages in this game, they're really good. What skills do we want? Definitely Magic Tower, for sure. I think I'm going to take the taunting version. For now, at least. Damage is pretty decent. Attack range is 15 meters, that's pretty good, I guess. Taunt range 6 meters. Aura radius is 8 meters, I don't know what the aura does. Suffocation Dome has a radius of 3 meters and does some damage per second. Looks like it's going to be 11 air damage per second. It's like 120 damage over 12 seconds. It's okay. Let's teleport. Just straight up teleport. Okay, got it. I think we're definitely going to take Meteor though. I think Elemental Barrage is probably going to be her bread and butter. How many bolts can we do? So we shoot 6 bolts for 35 to 40, or so 47 random elemental damage per bolt. That's kind of good. That's really good. Thunder Injection, I'm probably not going to bother with. I think I'll grab Suffocation Dome. And make it shatter elemental resistances. Okay. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. Alright, character. She needs tons of mastery, I'm guessing, because her mana is going to be most important to her. She's only got 234 mana, but her mana regen is 0.5, which is not all that great either. Be life and mana. We don't need anything else. She might suck at damage. We're gonna make her a killing machine in terms of spell casting. 234 mana. We need to give her mana items. She uses these things just like our other wizard does. Too bad we didn't get her any good gear. Oh well, we'll have to give her whatever we can. Fortunately, we don't have a lot in terms of great items for her at the moment. That's okay though. What was his amulet again? Regenerates hit points and mana. Right. Maybe give that to her? It's hers again? Oh no, she has 2 mastery. Although I think this one's better than 2 mastery. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, it is by a little bit. 3.1 mana regeneration. We could probably even level her up, maybe, once? I'm really curious to try her out. I like magic characters, so let's quickly go level her up. Level 6 now. Our group is very... not tanky though, although we do have a couple summons now, so we should be fine in terms of that. Now we have another grouping of abilities. So Elemental Barrage, we get another bolt increase, which is now 7 bolts for a bunch of damage. Magic Tower can get to level 3. Does a ton of damage. Yeah. Alright, and we have 3 more upgrade points. We'll grab... Ooh, an upgrade to Meteor. We can add void damage to it for... Yeah, you know what? That's a ton of damage. That's like 500 damage on a single hit. Take it. And the dome. We don't have enough points to get the dome up 1 more level. So, that's going to be that for there, for now, for her. And we will quickly... I'm just going to go 2 mastery for 1 life, is what we're going to do. I don't want her to die, and I want to get her mana regen up as fast as possible so she can just hammer out spells all day, every day. And that's going to be it for our video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. Take care.